Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Gags for PS1, Saturn, and 3DO. In the last video, we completed New Toonland, and now it is time to take on the optional level of New Toonland. You don't have to do this level. There's really no reward in doing it, but it is a rather fun level, and it's a little longer than all the others. Of course, your mileage may vary. Hope you like mazes, because this is going to be an interesting one. Knock. Knock.
Looks like bugs after the trucks.
Alright, so, first thing we need to do, besides killing these guys off, is make our way to the right. Now, if we go up here, the game tells us to go back. So you press up in front of this door, and you press up again to enter the portal. Now you're over here. Don't even go to the right, because that leads to just nothing but spikes. And I narrowly avoided danger right there. And that is the first of many lives that you will find in this level, if you know where to go and know how to find things. From here, we're going to have to take the platforms to this door. And we come out back on the day side, from the night side, we will have to get up to those platforms again, and you may fall off, no worries. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to get back up to where you need to go. Just watch out for the fallen piano, wait for the boxing glove to shoot upwards and run past where that second piano was going to fall, and you should be good. I do like the fact that there is the Gecko Fry restaurant in the background, as well as the parallax scrolling with the stars in the night sky in the night half. I remember seeing the Gecko Fry restaurant in the November 1994 issue of Video Games Magazine. Here's a ladybug if you need it. We're not going to need it. And by hitting that camera, we'll be able to go back to the beginning of the level, and that wall that was in the way will be gone. So you want to hit the camera, save your progress, hit the camera next to the checkpoint camera, and I believe, well, you don't necessarily have to go in that direction anyway, but you don't have to do this, but there is a flea, and we might as well go ahead and take it for the extra hit point, because why not? Do not hit the camera again. Go to the right and go through this door. If you need it, there's a ladybug. We're not going to need it. Hit the camera, go back, you'll be over here. The wall will be out of your way. Hit this camera, you'll close the way behind you, and you'll open up this area. I believe you... Nope. Okay, there's no power-up over there. So if you can't already tell that there is a day half and a night half, and I don't know why the sound is not playing on this particular power-up here, but whatever. There's another extra life. Go ahead and hit the camera here. Then go back. I believe that you'll be able to open up this area. Now, if I remember correctly, this one is a trap, so you don't want to go in this one, because that, if you're not fast enough, you won't be able to avoid that falling piano. Here, you want to, that's not what I want to do. You want to climb up to the wall, climb on the ceiling, hit this camera, and then go back. This will open up the way again, on the day side. Hit the camera, get a ladybug if you need it, another health power-up if you need it, and another checkpoint. Can't believe I got hit there, but oh well. Now, we're going to find a way to get up there soon enough. But for now, this is where you start meeting the fake out doors. Now, if you go up this wall and keep going to the right, you're eventually going to come across a dead end. So what we need to do, and this is the optional part, we can climb up the platforms and get over here for 3 extra lives. Now, you don't necessarily have to do that, but if you want the lives, you can get them. This is the only door that carries a portal. You want to go in it. And I believe the rest of them are fake outs. Yep, the train, the brick walls. So we're going to have to go to the left here. And we got the little star platforms. We are going to have to take them astrology or astronomy, like TV references, intact. And you don't necessarily, well, I guess you do have to do this, because this is where it leads to. You do have to go into this door. This is required, because you have to hit this and then go back. And I believe you can just jump all the way to the right from here. Go this way. So now we've got the 5th hit and the camera hit. We can go to a place. Now, if you go to the left from here, you'll go back to where we were originally. Don't necessarily want to do that. You can, however, go up here, and the game is apparently wanting us to do it. And if you run to the right and you can time your jump just right, you get 5 extra lives, which will just be extra health and extra rewards for me at this point, and a portal. The portal takes you to yet another extra life, and a ladybug. That refills all your health. If you go to the right any further, you're just going to reach a dead end, so don't even do it. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Climb up this wall for the golden flies because we want to, and then go back into this door. Oh, I forgot about the 2 extra lives that are here. So you do want to go back for that, but not to further backtrack, because you're just going to lose ground if you do so. So anyway. Okay, good. Making sure that the boxing glove shot forward. And if you couldn't already tell, holding X while getting on these stars help. And you kind of seem to stick to them when you get on them, which is kind of interesting. Now there is a checkpoint, want to activate it. This leads to nothing but a naked woman in the shower. And this leads to a portal. We have to go this way on the day side. Also, that gecko fry is making me want to go to the Waffle House near my house. Just thought you'd like to know. Anyway, we gotta avoid a boxing glove, and we gotta do some platforming. I want to think that it does. And this leads to 3 extra lives. So it pays to go into the little pit area with the weird yellow and green enemies. And when you go through the portal again, you'll be sent back over there to before you jumped into that pit. And we don't want to go into this area yet, because that is basically a dead end at this point. So we have to go through the door that I just saw out of the corner of my eye, which is just after the pit with the 2 enemies in it. And I believe this doesn't lead to anything in particular, well, except maybe a door, but that leads to a portal. Before I do that, I want to see what else I can do in this area. So we're going to do some platforming here. Watch out for the boxing gloves there. And if you want to, you can refill all your health by grabbing that ladybug at the very end. That does lead to a dead end, so we do have to go to that door after all. This takes us to the other side on the day half. Now, I believe if you go to the right, this won't lead to much. There is a camera I want to hit, so let's hit it. Yeah, that leads to nothing. And that just takes us back to over here. So let's climb the wall again. And we're now at the dead end. Well, that was alarming. So what do? We go back to the day side. We can go over here. We'll be over here on the night side. I don't believe there is much other than a ladybug and an extra life down here on the night side, and I'm pretty sure this leads to nothing. Well, that leads to some platforming. I know that. But what happens if we go up here? A house replenishment, fallen piano, an evil boxing glove. If you can get it, there's a flea, but I'm not even gonna waste my time trying. You gotta be like pretty fast and pretty good with the jumping to get it. But eventually you do want to go all the way to right into this portal with this door. And from here you want to hit the checkpoint, and you want to be careful with the ceiling spikes here. I don't know how I should have known it. I should have stopped there, but I do want to run all the way to the right here, get to the arrow, and then get on this platform when it shows up. Now there is a door over there, but there is also an extra life. Now this door leads to this area on the night side, and that leads to nothing up there if you try to go up that wall. You still want to be careful for the spikes to go in and out of the floor. You want to be ready for that. And you can see I was definitely not ready for it. If I go through here, I'll get a choice between two doors. They both lead to the same place, but you want to enter the right one because that's what happens if you go in through the left. I should not even have attempted fate at that point. And you do want to hit this camera. Now let's see what happens if we go to the left, to the right here. Nothing. What is over here? Give me no power-ups. Okay. So we are going to have to go over to places for things. And we're going to have to go back, I believe. I believe this is how this works. Okay, maybe not. This is the part where I usually get lost. And get hit a lot too, apparently. Because I apparently seem to be very good at doing that.
Phone call for Mr. Hopper.
I know there's something that I need to be doing. I know I have to go back. And let's die, because why not? Okay, so we had to have a way of knowing what to do at this point. And yes, I did do a practice run, and for some reason I still can't remember what it is I'm supposed to do. But at least we managed to hit every checkpoint on the way, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem getting here. The only problem is I no longer have... Ow, I no longer have those extra hits, so I'm really in panic mode now. It's a good thing I got that extra life. So let's go ahead and hit that extra life for the free health. And I think you're supposed... Yeah, you're supposed to go in here. No, you're not supposed to go in here. You're supposed to go all the way to right. That led to nothing. Okay, then. And for some reason, I can't get on platforms for some reason. Okay, there we go. Now here you want to enter all the way to the right. We're not even going to play around with the camera at this point. We know that doesn't lead... Oh, and now it leads to this. Apparently the camera didn't want to work for me or something. Or maybe I hit it more than once, like an idiot, like I shouldn't have. There's a ladybug up there, but I don't know how to grab it. I do know, however, that you want to go up here. I am going to hit that to get the extra hit. So that way I'm not running around with only one hit point. I do want to grab, not grab rather, but hit that camera. And I might as well just go ahead and show off the extra life it is here because, hey, we've already seen it, right? Might as well hit that to get our health back to full. There's nothing up there. Thankfully, I've already hit the camera. So all we need to do now is just go down here. Finally, we are done with this level. Because that switch gave us the exit. Finally. So I was doing everything right before I died. I apparently hit the camera twice. That opened the way up to the last night segment like a total nitwit. But we are now finally done with New Toonland.
My inner child is coming out, and it hurts.
And we can finally go to the Jungle Isle, which is the third world in Gax. Nice Steve Miller reference right there, Gax. I think that's Steve Miller. I could be proven wrong. But I believe we do have a remote that we need to use. Yeah, that's the one that's not cycling through the color spectrum. And thankfully, it's a good thing that the one that we got has the VCR on the bottom of it. Because we can save our progress immediately after being the first level, which is pretty nice. Of course, with a new world means new remotes, new enemies, and even a new bonus level. And a new piece of a secret remote. So, join me next time, where I go through the first 2 levels of the Jungle World. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!